little time before Mr. Jefferson's class, so I can do some wandering.
Wandering. My favorite thing to do.
So are you going to that Vortex Club party?
Like I would miss it. I have the sweetest outfit.
So, couple things to say about the train scene. Two things. One, it's very, very awkward. It feels almost as if that scene was inserted just because it was in the next on the previous episode. You know, when it said next, in the next episode, and they showed that scene. Or maybe it's in a trailer, I can't remember which, but either way, they showed that that was going to happen in this episode. And I feel like it's completely out of place. Like, just randomly gets her foot stuck in the thing, and then as soon as it's over, it's like nothing even happened and she hadn't just almost died. It just felt really bizarre. However, at the same time, it seems like there's more to it than just that, because it happened right after Max had a vision, after something happened to her. And then immediately afterwards, Chloe was stuck. It's almost as if she shifted into a different timeline or something. I don't know, it's very strange. I mean, even assuming she did shift into a different timeline and that's why she kind of somehow just got stuck or something, even assuming that, the scene was still very awkward and weird. But there is something more going on to it. I think it does have some significance to the story. But that was very bizarre. Hi! Have you talked to Nathan Price and put the drug-dealing, murderer, maybe rapist in jail? No, of course you haven't.
Sir?
Oh, hello, Max. I hope this isn't about the alleged gun incident.
No, of course not.
No. Never mind.
Glad to see you weren't about to accuse another student of something or other. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Pretty sure principals should help students, should look out for the students, not be a fucking prick like you are. I mean, good day.
Trevor surveys his domain.
Look at all— oh god, him. Look at the spoopy skeleton! I expected more Halloween stuff. They're supposed to go crazy and hog wild with the decorations, but I only see a couple things.
I wouldn't want to be at an end-of-the-world party with Nathan Prescott. Too much truth in advertising.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if that huge tornado event actually happens on Thursday night, the end of the world party? Actually, how many days away was that tornado? Wasn't it like 5 days away or something, or 4 days away? And this is Thursday, and today is Tuesday? It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Well, the timeline doesn't quite fit. If it was 4 days away, I can't remember when that 4 days away was, though. Was that Monday? I think that was a Monday. So it's actually 4 days away, then it'd be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It'd be on Friday. I think. Well, anyway.
You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
Best singer ever in Oregon looking for best guitarist ever to form a kick-ass band to take over the world. Like new tablet for sale contains 5 gigs of cat pics.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp. Hello, Zach.
Sup, Max? It's weird to not see you without your camera.
I'm always taking pictures with my eyes.
I bet. As long as you don't talk to everybody about all that shit with the sext in Victoria.
Don't worry.
I won't. That's what Victoria wanted.
Yeah, I noticed she kind of set up her own drama, even if it fucks her over. Weird.
She doesn't have to, though.
That's what I don't get at all. When she's hot, rich, talented, what more does she need? Anyway, see you at the game Friday, Max.
snow was so insane.
Seriously. Hello, climate change.
Hey, Courtney. Ciao, Max. No photos, please. I have to come up with a guest list for a Vortex Club soiree. Really? Oh, like you care.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I actually don't care.
You're right. I don't. Making my guest list easier. Ciao.
Hello?
Excuse me, Mr. Madsen?
Do you mind if we talk about what happened yesterday with Chloe?
You mean like how you abused her?
You hit Chloe.
I'm sure she told you why. Did she mention she probably stole one of my guns?
You're a combat veteran. She's no threat to you.
If I didn't care about her, I wouldn't care at all. When I was her age, I was out raising a lot more hell. She's better than that. All you kids are. So is Kate Marsh.
Tell me more about Kate.
What about Kate?
You stepped between us at a pretty bad time. She's another matter entirely.
Kate hasn't done anything wrong.
Max, this isn't just about Kate Marsh. My concern is for the safety of all Blackwell students, including you.
That'll take more than surveillance cameras.
It will take more than Ms. Grant and her petition to find missing students.
Isn't that your responsibility as head of security? Unless you know something about Rachel Amber that nobody else does.
I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to fight with anyone anymore. That's all, Max.
Alright, good talk. And in fact, I think he does know something more about Rachel than other people. Doesn't he have tapes of probably Rachel talking to Chloe? Because he set up security cameras in his own house. I'm in the sci-fi lab, and now I'm no Schrodinger's kitty. Not much time has passed, actually. It's only about 11 o'clock, and we're supposed to go to the movies at 5.
I saw Victoria and her friends shopping for the party.
That reminds me, I have to score some weed from Nathan.
Have fun with that. He'll probably shoot you. Oh, there's Kate.
So you can't help me?
I'm trying, but you have to understand my position.
Why? You don't understand mine. Nobody does. Nobody.
Walk and talk? You want to talk?
What do you want from me?
I'll take that as a no. I could rewind and hear what they were talking about.
Mr. Jefferson, you just don't get it. But a viral video does that.
Wait, even more?
Anyway,
Stop acting so brittle.
being on a viral video does that.
Maybe this is your way of getting attention.
That's really mean, Mr. Jefferson. You just don't get it. Just leave me alone.
You have to talk to me, Kate.
Why? It's all over, like me.
Knock off this martyr crap.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be honest.
Nobody believes me anyway.
Stop acting so brittle.
Being on a viral video does that.
Maybe this is your way of getting attention.
That's really mean, Mr. Jefferson. You just don't get it. Just leave me alone.
You have to talk to me, Kate.
Why? It's all over, like me.
Knock off this martyr crap.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be honest.
Wait, is this looping?
Nobody believes me anyway.
Stop acting so brittle.
Being on a viral video does that.
Maybe this is your way of getting attention.
That's really mean, Mr. Jefferson. You just don't get it. Just leave me alone.
You have to talk to me, Kate.
Why? It's all over, like me.
Knock off this martyr crap.
What do you want from me?
Did I somehow get everything stuck in a loop?
Be honest.
Nobody believes me anyway.
Stop acting so brittle.
Being on a viral
Oh god,
video
I think I
does
bugged
that.
it. Or I've entered some weird spice, like, yes, spice time continuum. Should I rewind again?
Talk to me, Kate.
Why? It's all from me.
I want you to be honest.
Nobody believes me anyway.
I think I broke it. Hopefully that fixed it. We'll see. I think I was going here anyway, right? I guess I'll just go inside.
That's
Excuse
really
me, Max.
mean, Mr. Jefferson.
Can you come over here?
Oh, I see. I'm not important to you anymore. Nobody cares about me. Nobody.
Just between you and me, I'm worried about Kate Marsh.
That's no secret. Word on the street is that you and Kate had a little confrontation with our security chief yesterday.
Yeah. By the way, David Jefferson, given what he was saying to Kate, he seems to be a fucking asshole. Maybe I just missed a part of the conversation that's really important, but I can't think of anything that would justify what he was saying to her.
I stepped in between David Madsen barking all up in Kate's face about something. She doesn't deserve that.
Of course not. Mr. Madsen isn't the most gentle soul. Do you have proof he instigated the situation?
My word isn't good enough? The one time I choose not to take a picture.
Always take the shot. My #1 rule of photography. And Max, I promise this matter is being discussed by the faculty. I assume you know about this viral video?
Everybody knows. That's why I wanted to see you. Kate is being humiliated daily.
What if Kate brought this on herself? She means well, but maybe she doth protest too much.
Excuse me?
She seems like she's holding back the truth. Have you talked to her?
Yes, I talked to her on the phone today. She needs friends and support now. I just don't want Kate Marsh to become the next Rachel Amber.
Rachel Amber? What does she have to do with Kate?
With all her missing persons posters around, it's hard not to think of her.
I miss Rachel too. But think about yourself, Max. Principal Wells told me about what you said happened in the bathroom.
Yeah, way to keep things private.
That was a private conversation. Not that I wouldn't tell you.
This is a serious accusation, Max.
So you don't believe me? I would never make something like this up.
I'd like to believe that, Max. It just seems like there's a lot of drama around you this week.
Listen, should I...
Excuse me, Max. Hello? Yes? Hold on. I have to take this, so just go into class and I'll be there soon. Uh-huh. Sure, okay. Listen, I do have a class I have to teach. I have to go. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, I know. That makes sense. Huh? Mm-mm. Seriously, I have to hang up now. Let's talk about this later. We'll talk later, okay? I have to go. Because I can't have this conversation with you right now, okay? Will you please just hang up the phone? Okay. Mm-hmm. Huh?
Something's going on in his personal life.
Yes. Hmm?
Make me beautiful, Hayden. Vogue, Vogue, Vogue.
Dana, you are out of control. Turn left, then right. Show me the love.
How do I look, Taylor? You look like ass.
Oh, hey. Doing more drawings?
What's up, Daniel?
Waiting to draw Dana after Hayden gets his paparazzi on.
Oh no, I'm looking at the time so far. This episode's coming up on an hour. Has it saved recently? I don't know, it probably hasn't. I guess I'll keep going. Ooh, I can take a photo. The contemplative looking out the window while it's raining. A classic.
Not now, Max. I'm contemplating shit.
See? Contemplating.
Do you think Max will be pissed we're sitting at her desk?
Oh, I'm sure she'll report us to the principal. Like I give a flying fuck.
Or she'll run to Mr. Jefferson, like he gives a shit.
Like anybody does. Max is such a... Better be quiet, Victoria. We have a master snitch and liar here.
Did you think we were best friends forever or something?
Not at all, Victoria.
Max is such an attention whore.
You would know. Can I sit down now?
Oh, please do. Take a selfie of this moment.
Yeah, Max, so I won't forget you.
Assholes. Okay, why is
What
David
the
taking
fuck?
photos of Kate? Now this is so wrong and weird.
Can I, like, go follow him? I want to leave and go see what he's doing. Meow.
What up, Max?
Hey, Warren.
I saw Kate earlier and her eyes were puffy from crying.
Kate has a lot on her plate.
I didn't know what to say and she didn't tell me anything.
Okay, I know you love me, but if you're not in this class, beat it. Everybody else, please sit
Maybe I'll
down.
see
We have
you
a lot
later.
to cover today, and so little time as usual. I see all the usual suspects here. Anybody seen Kate Marsh?
I think everybody has seen Kate Marsh by now.
She's not feeling good.
Sounds like you're giggling about a video gone viral. Maybe it involves a student? Or a friend? I wonder how it would feel to have false images.
It's cool that Mr. Jefferson published his own little book of photo tips.
Of yourself shot out all over the world for people to judge. Usually, people need something to judge, so they never take a good look at themselves. We can thank reality TV for some of that. In the end, we can only blame ourselves for participating.
Now hold on a second. I got a text from Chloe, but I'm wondering, if I read the text, is it gonna be like the teacher finds me checking my phone during class and scolds me? That'd be pretty funny if that actually happened. Wish you popped a cap in Frank's ass instead of giving him the gun? Is it too late to rewind? Yeah. That happened hours ago.
Speaking of participation, there are a few souls here who have yet to enter a photo in the contest. Like Max Caulfield, for example, who I know can't wait to enter, right? I'm sure you read the syllabus like it was a Harry Potter book, so you must know today we're studying chiaroscuro. That beautiful word about the contrast between light and dark. The shadow play that gives photography such visual power. It's basic yin and yang. Black and white images are effective precisely because of their contrasts. Although we don't technically see in mono.
Yo! Some crazy shit is going down in the girls' dorm!
Zachary,
Check it!
do not come into my class like that ever again. Listen, everybody remain seated.
Nobody cares.
Dismissed.
What the hell is happening? It's probably not something good.
Is
Is this for real?
It flipped out!
I didn't think she was that messed up.
Is she about to jump?
Kate!
God damn it.
No! Oh god. I have to do something to help her.
Oh shit. I'm not gonna let her hit the ground. Let's rewind. Oh god, I'm bleeding.
Not now. I have to try something. I won't be able to rewind again and again.
What can I do? I don't have time to get to her. Can I yell at her from the ground? I paused time? If that's what happened, that actually would be very, very useful, because then I'd have time to actually go get her.
Keep going, Max. You can do it.
This is a new use of my powers? This is good, this is good. Obviously it's not good for Max, but, am I gonna get up there, or do I need to, like, put something down to catch her? It took me a long time to get up there. Apparently we're going up.
Yes.
Don't lose it now. No. Okay, well, I can at least talk to her, right?
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work. I don't have any power. Now I have to do this by myself.
Max, seriously, don't come near me! I will jump!
Okay. I'm right here. Kate, please.
Oh, Max, I know you want to help me. I love that you stepped up to David, but it doesn't matter now. Nothing matters.
Okay, I can't rewind if this goes wrong, so... I better think long and hard about these options. Things will get better. It probably doesn't feel like that right now. You matter not just to me, that's true. Her parents? Well, I mean, she got... what? Didn't she get the one mail from her aunt saying that she's gonna burn in hell or something like that? Obviously, she's not too supportive, but I think her parents are, I hope.
You matter, and not just to me.
I do want to believe that.
Kate, your life is still yours, and we can get through this together. Let me help, like I helped by erasing all that crap people wrote on your room slate.
I'm glad to hear you worry about me. That makes me feel better.
I'm here for you, or you're my friend. Well, they're both true.
Of course I worry. You're my friend, Kate.
I did feel better talking to you on the phone. I always feel like you really listen.
Kate, please trust me. Come stand by me, okay? I can help you now. I know I can. This morning I erased the web link to the video. It was written on the shower room mirror.
That's your story now. How can I trust you? What about this morning when I needed help? You told me to do nothing.
Kate, I'm gathering proof that Nathan Prescott drugged you. And you're not the only victim. So you have to help me take Nathan down.
Nathan Prescott? That makes sense. He's a scumbag. You have proof now?
Soon, then straight to the police. Think of it like we're cleansing Blackwell.
You do have my back, Max. That's the first time I've felt hopeful in a week.
Good. We all need to have each other's backs. So, I want you to come with me now. Please. You don't have to do this.
Max, I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up. Unless I put myself to sleep. Then everybody at Blackwell can post pics of my body. I'm already on the internet forever. No wonder they call it a web. Nothing can ever get out. Like my video. I wish I could go back in time and erase everything.
Nobody cares, Kate. There'll be another viral Victoria video in a day and everybody will forget.
You can't scrub my video from the internet. And that's how I'll be remembered. Unless I jump.
Kate, you can't do this to all the people who care about you.
No. Nobody cares about me. Nobody.
Your mother, your father. Her father does. I remember the postcard, right? Your brothers. Does she have any brothers? I know she has at least a sister from the picture that I saw. I don't remember a brother. I'm not sure about her mother, but I'm definitely sure her father does.
Kate, I saw that card from your father. You can count on him. He clearly loves you without question.
Dad does care, even though I hurt him. He's the only one I know who believes in me.
See? You're not alone. And nobody down there wants to see you up here. This isn't the end, Kate. There's no way God doesn't have big plans for you here.
Nice try, Max. But God put me on this route.
Something in her Bible, there were two notes, right? Matthew 11:28, I think that was one of them. I don't remember what it said, though. In Proverbs 21:15, I don't know if that was also another one. But Matthew was definitely one of them. I can't remember what it says, but I'm gonna go with it.
Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest.
That's not the right one.
Matthew 11:28. I can't believe you quoted one of my favorite passages.
That's the one saying you should kill yourself, isn't it?
Like I said, I care about you. I know this passage means a lot to you.
Oh, it worked. Thank God.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
What are you talking about? You saved me from talking in class.
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody, but I'm so proud of the way Blackwell pulled together to save a young girl's life. Of course, you're quite a hero for getting Kate to come down, Max.
I didn't do much.
She's modest. Like a real hero.
Yeah, real hero.
As principal of Blackwell Academy, I take my duties seriously. I take the well-being of every student more seriously. What happened today should never happen in a hall of wisdom and knowledge. Mr. Madsen, as our head of security here, those roof doors should always be locked. That's just standard operating procedure. They were not, and that is indeed your responsibility. Mr. Jefferson, I know you can't be expected to know what your students are going through, but Kate has assisted you in class, so you should have known something was amiss. Mr. Prescott, since you are responsible for the Vortex Club parties, and since Miss Marsh did attend your last party, you'll have to answer some more questions. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Did she tell you her plan? or anything at all? Please, tell us everything.
Yeah. Well, I stopped time, and... Oh, wow, I can say that Nathan dosed her. Nobody, no, not a single fucking person in this room would support me in anything I said. Nathan Prescott obviously wouldn't. The security guard douchebag obviously wouldn't. The teacher wouldn't. The principal wouldn't. But it is most likely the truth. That Nathan dosed her. He tried to do the same thing with Chloe. I'm going for it. Fuck this murderer, druggy, rapist.
All I know is that Kate was at a party and Nathan dosed her. She got wasted and kissed some boys on a viral video without a clue.
I dosed her? Without a clue. Have you seen the video? Whatever. Kate was loaded and
You're a
playing the
liar.
field.
You told Kate you took her to the emergency room.
I said I was going to take her to the ER. She sobered up eventually.
Bullshit. Something happened to her and you know it. How about we talk about you waving a gun in the girls'
Hey,
bathroom?
that's total slander. I could sue you and this school so fast. I already have a personal lawyer.
Careful, Mr. Prescott. I have been told of this alleged gun incident, and I have to admit that the video in question was sent to me by multiple sources.
Including me.
And since Mr. Prescott does appear prominently in the video and was responsible for the party, I have no choice but to suspend him until further notice.
Whatever. See you in court.
Excuse me. I think Max and Nathan need a break before we grill them further. A friend and student just tried to kill herself. They don't need this forum right now.
Yes, I'm kind of devastated right now. I'd like to be with my family.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign here to confirm what you've told us. I'll continue this investigation from there.
My head is killing me, but I think I can use my power again.
Do I want to change my statement? Admittedly, my evidence that Nathan actually dosed Kate is very weak. I'm pretty well convinced of
Any
it.
day now, Max. It's so nice to hang out here in this office.
I'm pretty well convinced of the fact that he did it because of what he did with Chloe. I'm gonna go with it.
Well, I think we know less now than when we started. We'll be assisting the police with further inquiries. I know this has been a stressful day. I wish I had the power to change it all for the better. So thank you for coming in.
I couldn't even believe it was happening. It was literally slow motion as I grabbed her hand. And then I could feel her grabbing mine.
Max, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Ever! You reached out, she reached out, hugs, tears, applause. Like a superhero.
Not quite. Look at me. I'm a mess.
You're glowing. Seriously, a human halo. I'm pretty sure you earned your wings today.
I'm still worried about Kate. She did try to kill herself. All over a video.
Viral is the right word. Like a disease.
So you watched it.
Just 1.5 times.
Warren, I don't mean to sound weird, but There's something ominous going on at Blackwell.
Today proves that.
And I'm working on proof that Kate Marsh is connected to Rachel Amber. Somehow. Along with Nathan and Mr. Madsen.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I wouldn't doubt it. Nathan did scare me yesterday, and Madsen is a straight-up dickhead. So, what do you think is really happening?
What the hell is this? The weather confirms this weird day. Feel that chill.
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today. I would know. I would.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
There he goes, making more files. Alright, well, to that I say, bravo, that was a very, very strong episode. Maybe even stronger than the first episode, I don't know, I really, really liked it, that was extremely good. There's almost nothing I don't like about it, aside from the train scene, which was kind of weird and awkward, aside from that, it was just really good. Yeah, I feel like everything that was strong about the original episode continues on. It still has a wonderful, wonderful art style, great music, great voice acting, all that stuff. Just lovely. Absolutely lovely. But I feel like where it actually pushes ahead of the first episode is in how it uses the time travel mechanics. Because in the first episode, obviously you've just discovered them, so they're pretty new and you maybe don't do anything particularly advanced with it. But here it looks like, now that they know that you're familiar with the mechanic, and now that Max has told Chloe about her abilities, they start to use it more and start using it in more interesting ways. So I'm not just using it to, like, unbreak a snow globe or something like that, but I'm using it to help somebody aim, or using it to tell what's in Chloe's pocket. Or obviously the most interesting part is towards the end, where she actually used it to not reverse time, but simply stop time. At least stop the time of everything else around her. That was very interesting. I really like what they did there. Because they established that she's, you know, her nose is bleeding and she's not able to use her powers all the time without messing her up. She has to take breaks. So we already know, you know, before this end scene, before the climax, we already know that she's starting to get weakened and she can't use her powers too much. And this thing happens where she has to use her powers hardcore in a way that she's never used them before. And then it builds up to the moment where she doesn't have the power to use her powers anymore. And so you have to stop Kate Mars from killing herself, knowing that your actions have permanent consequences, and you can't go back. That was really tense, that was really good. And the fact that you have to use the things that you learned, or perhaps didn't learn, to try to convince her not to kill herself. I thought that was really nice. Like, you know, when I was just looking around her apartment, or not her apartment, her dorm room, and reading her Bible and the notes that she'd left inside of it, and postcards from her family and stuff like that, I didn't think any of that stuff would be directly used in the game. You know, I just thought it was a bit of backstory. But to see that at the end, you actually had to know that stuff if you wanted to help her. I thought that was actually really cool. I didn't expect it to be so relevant. And relevant in a way that makes sense. Yeah, that was just really cool. That train scene was still really weird, but man, everything else was extremely strong. I mean, even when it's, like, even when it's doing stuff that is fairly standard and uninteresting in and of itself, like, for example, when you're collecting the 5 bottles so that Chloe can use them for target practice. I mean, at its core, it's just a collection quest, right? It's like, kill 5 wolves to get their wolf pelts for an MMORPG or something. In and of itself, it's not an interesting thing. However, collecting 5 bottles, combined with the fact that you're using your time travel abilities to stop yourself from breaking the 1 bottle, and everything is ridiculously beautiful, and you can just, like, stop and just have her think at a tree stump, and, you know, you have these cool, like, cinematic scenes looking around at this beautiful world, and some awesome music while she collects her thoughts at this tree stump and takes pictures of, did I take any pictures? Yeah, I took a picture of the doe. And then you see the doe, which is apparently like some time-traveling, semi-transparent doe that doesn't show up in pictures. So the action that you're doing is, at its core, very simple and not very interesting. Collecting some bottles, I mean, sure, whatever. But all the stuff surrounding it just makes it interesting. Collecting the bottles were basically just an excuse to look around this interesting environment and interact with these interesting things and just kind of be in the moment, and it really worked. So I think that scene was a great example of taking something that's very, very simple and dressing it up so much and having so much cool stuff around it that it doesn't matter that the core thing that you're doing is very simple. And then even when you're aiming, helping Chloe aim the gun, the fact that you can have her aim at something that actually ends up with her shooting herself, the ricochet shoots her, like, that was really cool and unexpected. It made sense, I just never thought that would happen. But it was like, oh yeah, if stuff's gonna ricochet and I don't know where it's going to ricochet, then yeah, it might ricochet off into her. And of course I have to use my abilities to save her. Yeah, that was just great. That was really, really good. This game continues to be pretty incredible. You know, not to talk, like, I don't want to talk bad about Telltale games, but I feel like this is kind of, I feel like this game encompasses what I like from Telltale games, like Game of Thrones and The Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead. I feel like this has the stuff that I like from from Telltale games, except it's way better. I feel like it's an advancement in the genre, if you will, if you even want to call it a genre. I don't know what kind of a genre it'd be. It's definitely part adventure game, but it's like a, I don't know, it's like an interactive drama adventure game, I guess. It's kind of in that same vein. Talk to people, make decisions. But I feel like it's in that same vein, except it's really taking it forwards and really pushing it really far, and they're doing a great job. They're doing such a great job. Alright, well, that has been Life is Strange Episode 2. Thanks for playing, thank you for making it. Somehow I managed to end, like, perfectly on time. Anyway, that has been Life is Strange Episode 2. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will definitely be back as soon as Episode 3 comes out. And once again I forgot that it shows your options, so hold on, I guess we're not ending. Awkward! I wonder if I'm in the minority for anything. Let's see. Told Kate to wait for more proof, 66%. Okay. Definitely in the majority for that one. Answered Kate's call, 77%. Definitely in the majority. I'm actually surprised 23% didn't answer Kate's call, though. I feel like you'd have to be an asshole not to answer her call. After what happened? I mean, Kate's life is coming apart, and the only thing you're doing is slightly annoying Chloe by answering the phone. Like, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't answer it. Didn't try to shoot Frank, 43%. Okay, a little bit in the minority for that one. You know, one thing I wasn't clear on is whether, if you try to shoot Frank, does that mean literally, like, try to kill him? Or does that just mean, like, a warning shot? Like, you know, shoot at the ground at his feet or something. I wasn't sure. Saved Kate's life, 62%. Okay, wow. So I'm in the majority for that one, but a significant portion of players, 38%, didn't save her. That's got to make a big change to the story. And, oh man, I'm in the majority for blaming Nathan. 80% blame Nathan. He's probably going to end up being a red herring, though. He almost seems too simple, but, you know, based on the evidence I have, I'm going to stick with him. Let's see, watered my plant, 83%. Watered it as well. Good. I did not help Alyssa. Wait, help her with what? I think there's another one of those things that I just completely missed. What does she need help with? Huh. Erase the link to Kate's video. Me and 95% of people did that. That's good. Weren't friendly with Taylor. 48%. So pretty much 50-50 split. Accepted Warren's invitation to the Planet of the Apes showing. 78%. Definitely in the majority. Wrote a message on the hangout place at the junkyard saying that I was here. 57%. Didn't tamper with the rail tracks. 69%. Yeah, so what did I end up doing? I ended up switching the tracks, and that unstuck Chloe's foot. So I guess her foot was like stuck wherever the tracks merge or whatever. I don't even know how that works, to be honest. There's definitely other stuff I could do, like, it looks like one of the things I could do was roll the spool of wire onto the tracks or something, which maybe would make the train operator stop or something? I don't know. So if I tampered with the tracks, what would happen? Would it just annoy the train operator, or would it, like, make it crash? Me and 46% didn't gain entry to the Vortex Club party. Well, I didn't want to go, so that's no surprise. Me and 60% didn't help Warren. Didn't help him with what? Oh, I guess I was supposed to meet him at the science thing, right? The science lab? And I guess I missed the science lab before going into the classroom. It looks like he was doing some sort of science experiment. That would have been fun. Told on David to Mr. Jefferson, 86%. Refresh the numbers, see if they change. I'm waiting. Nothing changed. Oh well. Alright, I think we're about to see a next episode on, right? I think? Episode 3, Chaos Theory. Looks like Chloe and Max were looking for some evidence at the school, and being caught by... His name's David Madsen, right? The douchebag stepdad security guard guy. That should be interesting. Okay, so now the real goodbye. So once again, thank you for watching. This episode was awesome, and I will definitely be back as soon as episode 3, Chaos Theory, is out.